You're on air.
Call this Town of Porter Redevelopment Commission meeting to order. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. Tammy, would you call the roll, please?
Mr. Irwin?
Here.
Mr. Dalton?
Here.
Ms. Holtman?
Here.
Ms. Madigan?
Here.
Ms. Mealing? Here.
All right, thank you. And we will move on to the approval of the minutes. There will be two minutes that we need to approve tonight. First will be February 24th meeting. So I look for a motion to approve the minutes from the February 24th meeting.
I'll make that.
I'll make that motion.
Have a motion, have a second? A motion and a second. Anybody have any questions about the minutes, corrections, additions? Hearing none, all in favor, vote by signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, those minutes are carried, or approved. Tammy, what was the date of the executive
March
session?
18th.
March 18th. Look for a motion to approve the March 18th executive session minutes.
So moved.
I have a petition of, do I have a second?
I think that would have to be Peter. He was the only one that was here.
Oh, that's right. I'll second, sorry.
I have a motion and a second. Any questions? All right, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Okay, the minutes are approved. Next, we will move on to consideration of claims. Everybody got the claims for this month?
Yes, sir.
Claim. I'm gonna look for a motion to approve the claims.
I'll make that motion.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Motion and a second. Does anybody have any questions on the claims? Hearing none, signify by saying aye for your approval.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, the claims are approved. Next, we will go on to petitions and comments from the floor. If there's anybody in the audience that would like to address the RDC, please step up to the podium, state your name and address, and what you have to say. All right, seeing none, we will now move on to reports. Building and Director, Commissioner.
Real quick report on the Marquette Greenway Minoki Prairie Trail. Pre-construction meeting was on March 3rd. Tree clearing is basically completed. They're gonna start in April, probably second, third week of April on construction. And Burns Harbor section, they have theirs bid. Our contractor's Milestone, theirs is Gary Up Construction. So we're gonna start actually building stuff before they do. And I'm really excited to see that move forward. I just forwarded an email to everybody right before the meeting on brownfield presentation that the RDA did, so that you can peruse at your leisure. Just explains the brownfield thing that we signed up with the RDA to look into for the Brickyard property. That's all I got.
All right, thank you. We have no old business, so now we will move on to new business, which is the part-time seasonal firefighters. We put that in our spending plan last year. We need to authorize spending that money so Jay can hire his firefighters. So I look for a motion to approve spending the money for the part-time firefighters.
I'll make that motion.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. Does anybody have any questions? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, Jay, you have your funding. Next is the resolution.
I think Corinne had a question.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't specify an
Oh,
amount.
yes, sorry. It's 45,000.
Clarification. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Next, we will move on to resolution to approve acquisition of property. So this would be resolution 2026-1. So resolution by the RDC to purchase the property at 15 East US Highway 20. So that's what we need to approve that tonight so we can start the process of purchasing this property. I need a motion to approve the resolution.
How much was the?
176,500.
And that's the average of 2 appraisals.
Yes.
Which is
Statutory
yes,
limit.
statutory required, correct.
I'll make that motion.
Okay, I have a motion. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. Does anybody have any other questions about the resolution?
Just confirming, I think we all know this, but we're using grant money
Yes.
for that?
Yes.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out,
Yep.
Allison. It's probably good to make that part of the public record, that this is not being purchased with RDC funds or any of the town's funds. It's, Mike, do you mind, please, what's the name of the grant that money's sitting in again?
It's the old Gateway to the Dunes grant from many years ago with the
Thank
RDA.
Thank you. And
It's left over, just under $570,000 is left in the grant. They want us to spend.
so the money that we'll be spending on purchasing this property, plus some consulting fees and other construction fees to continue our trail going north from Hawthorne Park, north of Route 20, and so on.
I don't have any documentation for that grant.
I have
If
all
you
of them.
could get that to me, but doesn't the resolution reference it's being paid with TIF funds?
Or other funds, available
say or
funds,
other.
right? Yeah, but let's,
It's covered in there.
just wanna make sure why we're here. And or other appropriate funds, so, I mean, and if somebody wanted to be clear, we can specify that, but I do think it's covered.
Thank you.
Can we add a little more just for the public, given that this is one of your first ones? This property was identified some time ago as one that of interest to the RDC, so this is part of the process, and thanks to Mrs. Spanier's efforts and found some resolutions previously adopted that identified this property, saved a lot of time and process here. So this is the first step in being able to move forward, and just a required one under the code.
Thank you.
Anybody have anything else? Should we do a roll call on this one, Chris?
You don't have to.
No?
You
Okay.
can. It's your pleasure.
All right, if there's no other questions, then if all in favor of approving resolution 2026-1, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign? All right, hearing none, the resolution is approved. And we have nothing else, so we'll go to council commission comments. Does anybody else have anything to say?
You forgot the
Yeah,
TIF
the
management
report.
report.
I did forget the TIF management report, thank you. This will be my first time for that today. You should have all got an email with the TIF management report. It's a report we have to file every year, and it has to be presented to the town council, which will be done at their meeting this evening. In years past, I believe we've made motions to accept it and voted on it. So, anybody have any questions about the TIF management report?
No.
Well, then I will look for a motion to,
Sure, I do have one, I think.
okay,
Under employees of the commission, only lists 4 of us for the year.
what's your question again?
Under employees of the commission, there may be, under employees of the commission, there are only 4 of us listed.
That's because
Bill was not.
Bill, yes, that's correct, because
Okay.
town council members are not
Okay,
paid.
gotcha, okay.
Commission.
Just wanted to be sure I understood that, thank you.
All right,
That's
anybody? Okay, and then let's just look for a motion to accept the TIF management plan.
Since I questioned, I will make that motion.
Okay. I have a motion, do I have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. Any other questions? Alrighty, hearing none, all in favor of accepting the TIF management plan, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign? Okay, it is accepted. I think that's everything now. All right, now we will move on to commission comments. Does anybody have anything else to say?
How much money do we anticipate or estimate being left in those grant funds?
Depends on what we buy the property with. So there's 570,000 minus whatever we purchase the
Okay.
property with.
So loosely, have we thought about what we might want to do with the remainder of those funds?
I have to use them for engineering or construction of the Dunes Kankakee Trail.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I've
they're
asked-
spoken
I've
for.
asked SEH to send me a new proposal to continue that little section.
Okay,
But it overlaps with another project, and I don't wanna do that until I get that straightened out. They're working on a grant, Lilly grant, project is called Thrive. And we're trying to determine which portion of the grant, that's someone else's money, what we're gonna use that for on a part of our trail here. So I had met with them weeks ago and talked about the crossing into Chesterton, because that's very important that we connect our trails. We have trails here and trails here, no connection. So, that is what I believe we're going to use those for, but before we figure out what the next section's gonna be, I wanna make sure we get that straight, so.
And just to,
perfect.
Two things.
to follow up on Allison's question quickly, are we likely to use all of that then by the time we're done?
Oh, yeah.
I assume so.
We'll use it all, yeah.
I assume so, but
So it just depends on, funding for trails is difficult right now. So there's things we can do that don't require building a trail. There's things we can do for wayfinding and upgrading other parts of the Dunes Kankakee Trail. So Dunes Kankakee Trail, is partially over on Waverly Road. Our Porter Brickyard Trail, all the way through town, is also our Dunes Kankakee Trail connection from Chesterton all the way to Porter County. So there's no wayfinding on that, zero. So if we go back and put wayfinding on that and do some other upgrades to it, we can use that money for that too.
okay.
Then there's the whole, what do you wanna call it, steel, what do they call that? In the Ball State proposal, they talked about some stuff it's related to the steel industry from way back when. That's what the tourism board's working on.
Okay.
So we're trying to coordinate that. So there may be some coordination there and something we can do related to wayfinding or signage or amenities to the trails. So that's just, they just had a meeting on it. So it's sort of nebulous is what we want to spend it on yet, but we'll spend it on something. So
Okay.
trust me.
Just wanted to make sure we had some ideas.
Now we got a lot of ideas.
Put that
Put them
to
all
rest.
gathered together before I present them. They're all over the place right now.
Understood.
Yeah. Good question.
Anybody else?
I have one more question. Any update on the water park property that you can share?
No, not yet.
Well, and since Jamie's not here, I'll.
Nope. You're really not relevant for the RDC, so don't ask, yeah.
Alrighty then, I will look for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Alright, adjourn.
Thank you.